Good evening and welcome to Juniors in River Falls and tonight's Coach and Captains River Falls Boys Hockey Preview Show. I'm Chris Larson. We're here with Tim Beres, and we have our captains here as well. We've got Jake Lien, we've got Jaxon Flanagan, we've got Chase Rudolph and Anthony McPherson all in the house here with us tonight. We're going to talk a little bit with Coach Beres at the beginning. We'll talk some hockey, and then later on we'll get the perspective of the young men here on the panel with us as well. But first, Coach Beres, welcome to the show, and thanks for joining us here tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us again this year. This is always a fun little event.
Yeah, I think it's a good time for people to get an opportunity to see what we have for a team and kind of what they can expect. Let's talk a little bit about that. How is the team prepared here this year in the off season and going into this early part of the year here with just practices?
Yeah, I think throughout the course of the summer and going through captains and now going through obviously starting the season here, they're starting to understand the tempo that we want to play at. They've been working really hard the last couple of weeks here at practice, and I think we're starting to prepare ourselves a little bit coming into our first game on Friday against Osseo. Still some things to clean up, but overall, I like the way that we're starting to progress throughout the course of the season. So,
yeah, what are those areas of growth that you've seen among these guys and the guys that you've got coming back?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I've seen is just the coachability and just them to be able to adapt to the play that we want to play and that we tried to teach last year a little bit with the quick tempo, fast transitions. I think they're starting to get that a little bit more and what we are trying to accomplish and why we are doing the things that we're doing. So they're doing a really nice job and they're starting to, I think, see a little bit more of why we do the things, and we'll just continue to build on that throughout the course of the year. So
thanks for everybody for joining us tonight. If you just want to chime in there in the comments, let us know where you're watching from and what you are excited about with River Falls hockey this year. Drop that in the comments. We'd love to see it. Coach, tell me a little bit about some of the strengths you see with this team. What do you think you guys do really well?
Number one is depth. I mean, we have up and down we have some really good depth this year. Some really good core group that came back from last year. Even some younger guys that are stepping up and filling roles. And so that's a really big thing for us. Just gives us a little bit more flexibility throughout the games. Also, too, is our speed. We got a lot of quick guys, some guys that can get in and out of tight spaces. And, it's just there's a lot of positives that I see. There's a lot more just structure to our play, guys that are starting to understand the system. So we're starting to really put it all together, and it's fun to watch and fun to be a part of this early on.
What are some things that you feel like maybe you need to work on going into the year right now? You've been on the ice for a couple of weeks. What are some things you want to see these guys step up with?
Yeah, a little bit more of our system type of work. I mean, we're trying to at some point throughout the course of the season, I will try to implement just some different looks for other teams, based on what they're doing and are they stopping us on our offensive zone rushes or are they breaking the puck out early? But I think really is the system type work that we have to work on, just to understand that we have to be disciplined in our D zone, be active sticks, right? Be able to take away time and space in the neutral zone. That's probably the biggest thing that we have to continue to work on here early on.
You got a new set of captains. Last year you had all seniors. You got all seniors again this year. But a new group here with Jake, Jackson, Chase, and Anthony. How have these guys stepped into their roles as captains in this team?
Yeah, each and every single one of these guys showed me why they have a letter on their chest throughout the course of the summer, and obviously within captains, a lot of them have stepped up and they're starting to buy into what we're trying to do. And that's a big thing for us is to get guys to try to buy into the systems and the pace that we want to play. And each one of these guys has done that throughout the course of the summer. It showed when we played some Minnesota teams. These guys really stepped up in a big way and just really try to keep the attitude positive throughout, even though some of the games, I think we competed in all those games, but, they stepped up and really help these young guys along, and that's the reason why they're up here tonight with us. So,
what are some of the core values that you guys are trying to instill in not just the guys that are seniors and leaders, but throughout your program?
Yeah, I mean, there's 5 core principles that we want to work on, and I'm probably pretty sure. Well, they might know, but there's 5 key ones that we work on. It's class, character, discipline, hard work, and leadership. And it's really what. It's a very, very tough game. I mean, it is a game of mistakes, and But we all have to try to work together as one team and as one unit. And I think these guys are starting to see that, and they're starting to step up, and they're starting to control things a little bit better in practices. Sometimes maybe when the wheels are starting to fall off, they're kind of stepping up a little bit. So it makes things a little bit easier when you have a group that can buy in and they understand kind of the direction in which we want to go. So
these four guys here all have quite a bit of varsity experience. They've been around for a while, but you've got a lot of new faces. Tell us a little bit about some of those new faces and some guys that kind of stand out to you that aren't up here on the panel with us tonight.
Yeah, I mean, for me to narrow down one specific guy in the underclassmen, it's going to be tough. I mean, they all have their own specific roles. That's a big thing for us this year is what is your role on the team? I mean, yes, I get it. Everybody wants to be the prolific goal scorer, but there's other components and other pieces that I look at as a coach is how do we have a well-balanced line between a goal scorer to somebody that's going to work hard to maybe somebody that can play in the middle. But these younger guys have really stepped up and kind of embraced that. And they're always asking questions. They're always trying to learn. And that's really what you want in order to be able to grow this program and grow the culture.
Let's talk a little bit about the schedule. What are some of the kind of highlights of the schedule, some games you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I think there's going to be some key ones. Obviously, Hudson is always going to be a big one. I think we owe it to New Richmond again this year. December 16th will be a big game for us. We go to Baldwin. I'm pretty sure these guys are pretty amped for that. The one that I'm really looking forward to is January 12th on Monday against Somerset. We get them at home. I'm hoping these guys are up for that game, obviously, with what happened to us last year. So there's a couple key games. I mean, I think, with the Big River, we have a lot of D1 schools. And a lot of good schools, but I think I think we'll be just fine this year if we can just kind of play the way we want to play, like I've said, and just buy in and be disciplined. I think we're gonna, as I told these guys last week, I think if they can, I don't know if they quite understand where they're at as a team, and if they can just put it all together, a lot of really, really good things are going to happen. But really, it is up to them, and just with them just wanting to play the game that we want to play. There's Clare Memorial is probably going to be tough, but like I said, if we play our game, I like our chances against anybody. So
you guys have a couple of hotel trips this year as well. Do you want to talk a little bit about those?
Yeah, we're going down to the Culver's Cup this year. I'm excited for that opportunity. Obviously, you get to play some other teams. We do get to play a section opponent down there, Marshfield. They took Ram spot, so Ram jumped up to D1. So I'm excited to play them and kind of see what they're all about. And then we're going to go back to my hometown and play two teams down in Milwaukee. So it should be fun for these guys just to be able to see a little bit different competition. And there are going to be some decent teams. They'll have some talented players, but, again, I think it's going to be an exciting time for them.
Awesome. Tim, anything that I didn't ask you that you wanted to talk about before we kind of shift the focus onto these guys?
No, I think it's time to move on, and I appreciate your time, obviously. So.
Yeah. Head coach Tim Beres. Let's have a chat now with some of these captains. We've got Jake Lien along with Jaxon Flanagan, Chase Rudolph, and Anthony McPherson here. Guys, let's start off with Jake. Somebody stop doing whatever you're doing with the microphone. Try not to fiddle with it because I can hear that sound. Guys, what does it mean to you to be a captain? Let's start with that question, Jake.
I mean, it seems kind of surreal from like past years. Felt like yesterday I was a sophomore having a really successful year with all the captains. I mean, they set the good example there. But yeah, I mean, it just holding the team accountable and lifting people up, building confidence through the team, and keeping good positive vibes in the locker room on and off the ice.
Jaxon?
Really what Jake said. Yeah, you get a letter, but it's really just doing what you're doing every day. Just stepping up and being the leader. Just keep doing the same things.
Chase, what does it mean to you to be a captain on this team?
To me, I'd say it doesn't mean really much different. Like, we're all a team trying to win. Like, we just try to guide each other, but at the end of the day, it's can we get the job done and win the game?
Anthony?
Yeah, I think it's nice for the coaches to be able to see like what work you've put in, what kind of role you've really taken on the team. And I think that just kind of shows it. But like everyone said, it's how your character is and it's what kind of player you are.
Anthony, let's start with you on this one. You guys are all four different guys. You're all four different personalities. You've got a couple forwards, a couple Ds sitting up here. How do you do things differently as a leader compared to the other guys in the group?
I think we all have our own kind of different teaching ways. Some of us are a little bit more harsh, and you kind of get on a guy, but at the end of the day, they know it's out of love. Some of us, it's more, what can we do better, and just the way we react to things, really.
Chase, how does your leadership style maybe differ from the other guys?
I would say, I mean, I've tried to really get to know some of the freshmen and younger guys because I feel like we have a lot of young talent on our team. And I know for sure when I was a sophomore and freshman, like it was intimidating seeing seniors in the varsity room. So I'm just trying to like get to know them well and take them under our wing because we can do something special.
Jackson, how about yourself?
Probably I kind of just bring the energy. Like showing up, I'm the fun guy.
Yeah.
Don't need to be. I'll get on guys, but usually have more fun and bring some energy to the team.
Big thing for me is leading with actions. I mean, clearly starting drills and, setting good pace examples of, working hard in drills and getting to the group huddle when coach brings us in and just keeping the pace light in practice. And yeah, like Jackson said, bringing positive vibes to practice every day.
Well, Coach kind of dodged this question, but Chase, you brought it up, so I'm going to ask you: who are some of the young guys? I'm going to ask all you guys. So name one young guy that wasn't varsity last year that you're looking forward to seeing what they do on the ice this year.
I'd say I'm looking forward to Jace. Played with him over the summer and skated with him and had a lot of fun and feel like liked playing with him. Excited to see what he can do this year.
Jake, who's a young guy that you're excited about?
I gotta go with Ben as a defenseman. I mean, this summer he blocked like 5 shots in one shift, and I mean he's kind of, I don't want to say odd, but he just doesn't talk a lot. So
Yeah, he's young.
He definitely works hard, and yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with him.
Anthony, who's a young guy that you're looking forward to?
I was gonna say Ben as well, but I'll take Broden. Just I like to see.
You took Jackson off the hook for that one.
Oh yeah, I like to see how the young guys and him being a defense, I get to be around him more and see how he steps up to his role this season.
All right, Jackson.
Don't want to leave any guys out, so I'm going to go freshman line. I know you guys are grinders, so I'm ready to see you guys.
All right, freshman line. All right, here's another one. I'm sure some of these guys are watching, and we know they watch. What game on the schedule are you looking forward to the most?
I mean, obviously, if we make it past postseason, I mean, those games are always fun, but right now, probably Hudson.
Okay.
Just always brings a lot of energy. A lot of our school comes and watches, and it's just the most probably hype game of the year, I'd say.
Yeah. Anthony, what game are you looking forward to?
I'm going to say Hudson too.
Huddy?
I got sick last game, so I mean, I couldn't really take out much anger, but I'm looking forward to that. I think they need to be humbled.
Do you like to play up there, or do you like playing at home when you play them?
I don't really care.
Don't care. All right,
No.
Cool. Jackson, what are you looking forward to?
I want to say Hudson.
Hold that mic up a little closer.
Probably Hudson as well, but then also probably Baldwin.
Okay.
Gotta give him a little juice.
Yeah.
I've got New Richmond and Somerset. So
New Richmond, Somerset circled. Awesome.
Can't stand New Richmond and got to get our get back on Somerset. So
There you go. All right. What's one goal on the team that you guys have as a team? What's one goal as a team that you guys have that you want to share? I'm sure there's probably some you don't want to share. What's one you want to share?
Probably go down to Madison and win state championship. That's for sure.
All right. Win a state championship.
I mean, obviously, go down to win a championship, but I mean, there's going to be ups and downs this season, and obviously, when those downs do come, overcoming them, going to practice the next day and working just as hard, and having the same positive mindset throughout the whole year.
All right.
I mean, Madison is obviously the big one, but I would say not riding the highs or lows like we did last year. I felt like we'd get on a high streak and win 4 games, and then same way when we'd lose a few. So just staying even keel and getting back to work every day.
Very good.
Yeah, mine's kind of along with Chase, but really just the team kind of staying connected all as one and not dividing into groups or this person talks to this person when we lose a game, and really just kind of all staying connected and having the same image in mind.
Cool. I want to get into some more fun questions, some personality questions, but was there anything about hockey you guys wanted to talk about before we shift gears into that? You guys said everything you need to say? Just ready to go?
I think so.
All right. Awesome. How about this? If people are watching, when's the first game? When's the first chance that people are going to get to see you guys play?
Friday.
This
Day
Friday.
after Thanksgiving.
7 o'clock. All right. There you go. All right. Let's start with Jake, and let's go. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
That depends what age I am.
You're right now.
Probably I like tropical areas. I like Hawaii, but probably like Fiji or like whatever those like Bora Bora
Mhm.
islands are.
Somewhere
like, just
warm with a
relax.
beach.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly. I like surfing too, so yeah, I like tropical destinations the most.
Okay. Chase, I'll let you go next.
I'd have to say somewhere up north, like Alaska, something wilderness where I can get out, get in nature, go fishing.
Very cool.
A little different than Jake.
Jackson?
Probably like Monaco. I'm quite the car guy, so
Yeah.
seeing cars everywhere is probably pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen your car.
Most people have.
All right, Anthony, what's your spot?
Mine probably be Hawaii.
Hawaii?
I like being in the warm and just feeling like it's summer every day would be nice.
All right, now we're on the topic of cars. Either you have a nickname for your car or somebody else does. What is your car known as? Jackson, you can go first.
The Jelly Bean.
The Jelly Bean. All right. You guys got any nicknames for your cars? Old Bessie or anything like that?
I mean, I call mine the go-kart.
The go-kart?
I just like how it handles.
Yeah. What do you got? What are you driving?
Ford Fusion.
Ford Fusion, low to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Like
Jake.
I'm in control.
My car is broke right now, so I'm driving my mom's car.
Yeah. I think I heard the same thing for Anthony down there.
Yeah, mine is also broke right now. So.
All right. So their nicknames are broke. All right. Favorite app. What's your favorite app on a phone?
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
I gotta go with Instagram,
Instagram?
but like a app, like a game, I'd do Clash Royale.
Clash Royale. All right. Chase, what do you got?
For a game, I got to go Clash Royale, and then probably Snapchat just to communicate with everybody.
All right. Jackson?
I'm just gonna go straight up Clash Royale.
Clash Royale. All right. Who has the best style on the team? Who's going to do, if we did like a walk-in video, you guys walking in the rink, who's going to like look the coolest? Jake's like, I don't know. I stump you guys? Jackson's got an answer. He's asking for the mic.
I'm probably gonna go Jake here.
Jake, yeah. I've seen Jake with the gold chain on the outside of the turtleneck.
I'll give it to Broden.
Broden? All right. What do you guys think on the end? You got a vote down there?
Mind a Logan Link.
Logan Link?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's got the best hair?
Best hair.
Anthony's got some pretty nice stuff going on down there. He's got the highlights.
Anthony's frosted tips are up there.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's is always solid too. Out of his beanie.
Yeah.
Right now it's looking like Nolan, just because
Nolan?
we've got the frosted tips, so I'm
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
biased.
yeah. Good looks. All right. Favorite pregame meal or snack? What do you eat on game day?
Whatever my mom cooks usually, but if I'm going out somewhere, like probably like a Subway sandwich with a bunch of water.
Bunch of water.
New Chipotle in town. Probably gonna hammer that before games. Probably along with the lemonade as well.
Yeah. Chase?
Mine's always a Chipotle bowl, like maybe 2 hours before the game, and then C4 and a banana right before the game. But can't eat them too close together,
Right.
otherwise it doesn't end well.
Yeah. It's a big risk, Chipotle, before the game.
Yeah, mine used to be Chipotle, and then I got sick for the Hudson game, so I got to find a new one this year.
Yeah.
Probably Subway, and a Celsius.
All right, we've been talking a lot about music and things like that. You're going to put your headphones on right before you go on the ice. What are you going to have planned?
I'm a big rap guy before the game. I like to kind of get in the zone.
Yeah, what's the
try
cut?
to Put myself up.
What are you listening to?
Like, I don't know if I could list off a bunch, but I don't think you would have any idea.
I wouldn't, but maybe the people watching would. What's the one song?
Drake, probably my number one.
Okay.
Probably Juice WRLD.
I don't know what that is.
Probably any song by Youngboy.
Okay.
I always do First Day Out with my last song with the headphones on.
First day out. All right. I like it. If you could have any superpower on the ice, be the best in the world at this one thing, what would it be? Chase Rudolph.
I got to say, like 360 vision.
360 vision. All right.
Be able to see your teammates, but then also just not get blindsided and killed.
Jake, what's the one superpower? If you get one superpower on the ice, what would it be?
I mean, obviously, like super speed or super strength, but probably like to be able to see the future, so you can just predict what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just nasty hands.
Nasty hands.
I'd say probably like perfect pass, no matter what.
Perfect pass, no matter what. I like. That's a D-man right there. All right. I like this one. You're stranded on a deserted island, and you can have one teammate with you. Who's it going to be, Anthony?
I'm probably going to take Jake on this one.
Yeah?
We've hung out a good enough amount, and I think his common sense level is decently high. So,
Yeah. Jake, who are you taking?
Probably Broden, just because he would do what I told him to do.
I would probably say Chase Wiesinger. I feel like his work release and blue collar would come in handy.
Okay.
Get the job done.
Probably Jace.
Jace? Why?
Oh, good game.
Because he'll do everything you tell him to do. That was a good reason. I like that. All right. Couple more. If hockey didn't exist, what sport would you play?
Martial arts, UFC, 100%.
Okay. Fighter.
Baseball for sure.
Baseball.
Football.
I know what you're going to say. Jackson?
I'd probably go into like racing.
Racing. All right. Very cool. What is one piece of hockey gear that you're super picky about?
my skates.
Skates?
They hurt every time. So I kind of have to get them perfect. Otherwise, it's either a bad practice or a bad game if I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, probably my skates or my helmet. Those are probably the two most essential ones.
Yeah, I got to go skates too. When you're hurt, your feet hurt, you can't really do anything about it. It just ruins your day.
I'm gonna go stick.
Stick?
Yeah.
What's your stick?
Currently a Flylight, but I don't know. It's not doing great right now.
We better get that straightened up before Friday. All right. Last question. I'll let you guys off the hook. What NHL player do you feel like you model your game after?
Last year, Pete talked to me and he told me to study Rasmus Dahlin from the Buffalo Sabres. He's a defenseman. So, I mean, I just watch him. I don't watch a ton of NHL, but when I do, I mean, I watch him and a lot of other defenders.
Jackson, you got an answer for this one?
I'm gonna go Macklin Celebrini.
Macklin Celebrini. Why that?
He has a nice shot release, and I think I wouldn't say I'm there, but I replicate it quite well.
Okay.
I'd say Jared Spurgeon back on the Wild. He's just smaller guy, but really a really good defenseman and can take the puck up when he needs to.
Puck mover, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I would say TJ Oshie.
TJ Oshie?
Work ethic.
Yeah. Grinder?
Yeah.
All right. You guys got anything else you want to say before we let you go? Ready to go?
Be there Friday at 7.
Be there Friday at 7. These boys are going to be playing at the Wildcat Center Friday night, 7 o'clock. And you've got another game on Saturday. Who you got on Saturday? Ram Tough coming to town on Saturday as well. And you can catch all the action on the YouTube channel if you can't make it. Otherwise, we'll see you at the Wildcat Center on Friday. Thanks so much to these guys, Anthony McPherson, Chase Rudolph, Jaxon Flanagan, Jake Lien, Coach Tim Beres as well, joining us tonight. Thanks for everybody who came out to juniors tonight. Big thanks to Jeff at juniors and his staff for rolling out the red carpet for us this evening. Always great food, and always really appreciate them sponsoring our program and helping us out financially as well. So if you got a night where you want to go out, and they got a great fish fry, so Friday night, maybe before the game, swing in here, get yourself the fish fry, enjoy that. But appreciate everyone watching tonight. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Good luck to everyone this season. Should be a really fun hockey season. We'll see you a little bit down the road. Good night from juniors.